All right, here, Riverside Drive.
Oh, don't
Kill the
face
heat.
it at me.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, sorry. That's my navigator and driver and fucking bitch bulldozer. My cameraman. What are you called? Describe yourself.
Creative director.
Creative director. What else?
Freedom fighter, animator, art director, whatever.
Okay.
The speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour.
Shut up! Sorry, that's just my anger. Anyways, I'm back to you. How about me, myself, and I gonna open up a I don't know, some kind of movie about music, indie music. It's got to be part of it, or the main theme of it, and everything around it. So if I can mix anybody else's spiel in my movie, then you know what I mean? All right, here, Plug and Play Production. We got Kenny. We got it, Kenny. What we're going to be part of my movie. You're going to have was it Korean, or what? Where are you from background?
I'm interested in Korean film festival, but it takes time.
So we're going to incorporate him and his music and his Korean culture into my movie, part of the script. So we need script writers to get people on board and volunteer, and let's make this happen for a movie. So thanks for coming here, and we'll see it. We'll see how this is going to pan out, and I'm making a movie as we go. So Plug and Play, it's here to stay, so get out of my way, because I said so. Ghost in the Machine. So, it's a virtual metaverse rock and roll history fucking rolling kind of party, man, with special guest Tony Napo, Canadian Hollywood actor, and worked with the best. Well, no, I don't know the best he played with, like Richard Gere and Wesley Snipes and John, what's his name, married to Madonna there, what's his name, Sean Penn, and this one and that one. I go, wow, they're gonna know me. That's what I figure, kind of attitude. So Windsor Fibe TV1, and this is my pitch along with the stuff I'm gonna bore this guy with, because they showed him, because he didn't care, because he wanted to do this what is it called, Wikipedia kind of thing going on. But 2 inches on, so off to the Windsor freaking it's crazy driving in the rain, white knuckling. Everybody's in a hurry because it's Monday and they need their smokes and caffeine coffee, and then I'm driving like an old lady. My car is freaking telling me I'm driving too fast in the rain. Hey, you, the manager, director, composer, set designer, wardrobe designer, and media host. Yes, for these schmucks that want to sit around and think and drink and don't get nothing done. So this party after your act. You look like fucking pervert. He looks like one of those guys from one of these kind of thing, but that's okay. That's part of the movie. We're building a movie as we go, and we got a lazy journalist, Pete Malone, and he's an actor. And we got you as a cameraman, and hopefully you're gonna do some shots, so you can't be in my movie. You have to go behind a camera. You pretty much got to do what I tell you, but you put your own twist on things. Capiche? Because it's Plug and Play. It's here to stay, so get out of my way. Yeah, we're coming to you large and charged with the biggest show this side of deal. It's JDMC, the White Digger, digging out original movies, original music, independent artists, and radio hosts coming to you live soon in the metaverse. There we go. Metaverse movie about Dipalooza and characters and this and that and that and this with Tony Napo movie. Forget about it. I'm not gonna be your double. I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna make a movie that I can, whatever I'm saying now, dictated. That's why I record everything. Everything's recording the thoughts. Every thought has a layer. Every layer has a meaning. Right? Dude, I'm not used to driving in the rain, man. Anymore. I used to do it with my motorcycle. I used to do it with my convertible, a couple convertibles and sports cars. But now I can't drive worth a shit. That's why I hate. And I got to pick you up in a brand new Jeep. Wow, it's a year old, but only 14,000 clicks. So, you know, wear and tear on the buggy. You know what I mean? But you're part of the plan, man. He's part of the plan. He is the plan. He's the you're the composer. He's a cameraman. What do you call yourself? Creative something. Victoria.
Creative director, a guy with a vision.
Guy with a vision. So we call you the vision guy. Let's see. Straight on the corner here. Let's see if I got parking. Oh, yeah, looks like I do. There's nobody here. We're early. That's okay.
We're like an hour and a half early.
That's okay.
Oh, there's people there.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
She said, Tuesdays to Thursdays are open during the days. But Mondays and Fridays and weekends are spoken for.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, if you don't
I
know.
don't know, man. I was online with everybody. We're here at the media center here now, and finally got here, and we're early, but we're gonna unpack and try and get in there. I'm gonna set up, and we're gonna do a interview. We'll see how it goes. Here we are, Plug and Play Studios. It's Plug and Play with
Mr. Purpleman and Dizzy.
Dizzy is our first contestant tonight, and audition for Plug and Play production, my own movie.
I'm going to be in your movie.
Yep, you are. You're one of the actors. This is number one.
I am a movie star. You hear
Yeah,
that?
'cause you're
I'm a
what-
movie star with John.
Plug and Play. It's here to stay. So get out of our way. We've got a radio station coming, a movie coming with
Dizzy.
Dizzy. I'm so dizzy I forget his name.
Ha.
And Plug and Play. So stay tuned, stay fresh, be good, be true, be bewildered, and be back for more because it's Plug and Play Productions.
Don't forget to eat lots of strawberries.
Lots of strawberries. And here we got my assistants here. He's my assistant, cameraman, writer, composer, and for my own movie. And he walked away. Not reliable.
Video on demand community television service. I'm responsible for kind of supporting producers like Paul. We've got one in Winnipeg, a couple in Montreal. We're kind of the Toronto guys. And what we do is, try to find people in a variety of different cities between Manitoba and St. John's to create content. We fund it. We help people develop their ideas. We finance their programs if they get a green light with us. And really, kind of my goal is to get our team to partner with you guys and help kind of push you forward in creating content and hopefully creating careers in film and television. While we finance the programs, what we really want is to be thanked at the Oscar acceptance speech a few years from now. So that's kind of who I am and what I do.
And I'm Paul Gardner. I'm the senior producer for Fibe TV1. As John says, I'm one of the producers. I oversee Ontario and all the Atlantic provinces. As John says, part of us coming here tonight is to tell you as much as we can about what we do, and for you guys to do some Q&A. Please feel free to ask us anything. We're pretty open about it if we know the answer to that. But yeah, thanks for everyone showing up tonight. We'll get started.
All right. So I'll give you guys the spiel about what TV1 is and how community television works. I'm sure you guys have watched community television or are aware of its existence. It exists because the CRTC, the broadcast regulator, compels the broadcasters, the BDUs, to take the percentage of their subscriber fees, their cable bill, and fund community television. Because it's a regulatory obligation, what it usually means is the broadcaster will blow the dust off the old camera equipment from the 1970s, find the crustiest crew guys that no one really gets along with. They'll paint the closet black, turn it into a studio, and they'll create TV content, and they'll never ever think about it again. And that's why people parody community television, because it's generally terrible because nobody cares about it. When Bell got into it, they thought, well, we got to spend this money anyway. What if we made stuff that people might want to watch? And they hired us, and we want to make stuff that people want to watch. We're not a linear channel, meaning, you can't turn to channel 10 or channel 1 or whatever and just, watch something at 3 a.m. We operate as a video on demand service. The downside of that is we don't say yes to everyone who walks through the door. The upside of that is the people that we say yes to get way more support. You're not dealing with the 3 crusty camera guys that no one wants to work with. Our budgets are healthy. It's not HBO money, but
Skim of bones.
yes. But you'll be able to see your vision come to screen with really great production values. Good enough that we've got shows this year that got nominated for Canadian Screen Awards up against Kim's Convenience and big Canadian multi-million-dollar shows. And so the way it works is we've got licenses to operate in a bunch of mid-market cities from Manitoba to Atlantic Canada, but one of those licenses is in Windsor. So that means that we need to partner and want to partner with people who live in Windsor and have ideas for programs that are relevant and reflective to the community here in Windsor. Community is never really defined, and so we are really open about that in the sense that it could be a community of model train enthusiasts, it could be the LGBTQ community, it could really be anything. What's a community? It's a gathering of people with sort of like-minded ideas, and that works for us. We tend to say no to ideas that aren't really rooted in the local community. So if someone pitches us yoga in Windsor, my general first question back to them is, how is that different than yoga in Winnipeg? And if it's not, and it usually isn't, we'll kind of pass on that. But we'll continue to work with you to try and develop something that is. So we really want ideas that are about Windsor and people who live in Windsor. We want to put those on the screen. We were talking to someone just a moment ago. I don't want to harp on it. Again, we're not HBO, we're not Netflix. So if your idea isn't perfect, we're not going to say, no, get lost, don't ever call us again. We want to work with you and help you develop the idea so it kind of fits what we do. It fits the budgets that we've got. And we really try, everyone who walks through the door, we really spend a lot of time and energy on them to try and develop their idea so it's something we want to say yes to. And that's in part because we're greedy, because if everyone here pitches an idea and we develop all of your ideas and we want to say yes to all of them, unfortunately we won't be able to say yes to all of them, but we will be able to say yes to the 10 best. If only 10 people pitch us with sort of green lightable ideas, they might not be great. So we do want to spend the time and energy. And there's a guy in Hamilton that we just worked with, and he pitched us a scripted series, and we spent 2.5 years maybe working with, no contract or anything, kind of working with him, develop the idea, change it, if it was a comedy, so we tried to punch up the script with him and make it better, to the point where we thought, well, wow, this is really good, this is something we want to do. And, he was able to sell his very first series. And hopefully on the back of that, he'll be able to sell the second series. He can, it opens a lot of doors. It's really hard to work in this business if you haven't done anything. I think most people, best case scenario, they've got a student film of questionable quality that they may have done. And that's the best case scenario. So with us, we'll help put you together with talented crews. We can provide equipment, so if your budget is whatever, but you need cameras, you need lenses, you need lights, you need microphones, we'll work with you, we'll get you that stuff for free, pending availability and scheduling. But yeah, I mean, basically our role is to help you guys do that. Normally people pitch us through our web portal, and anyone who pitches us, really, it doesn't matter how thin the idea is, how bad it is.
All right, here's my pitch, Plug and Play Indie. It's about original indie music. Here today we got actor, Ace in the hole, and we have Leo, the creative writer, voiceover, and video specialist, and we have Jason, cameraman, director, and composer, and me, JDMC, coming you large in charge of the biggest show this side of TOY. I said so. We're putting Windsor on the map for indie music. Yeah, indie, independent, like myself. Independent artist, got my own radio show, got my own YouTube, got my own platform on every platform, Twitter, SoundCloud, doesn't matter. And I want to put this place on the map. The Windsor Media and Center and Museum. I'm gonna be a museum piece, yes. Gonna bring special actors to this. Excuse me, I'm hogging oh, I'm having fun, man. This is all fun. This is my pitch. It's about music, and I'm hoping I can sell myself and music. And music's a tough subject, but it's original. It's not covers. So indie is more emulation and I don't know, and ripping them off on a riff, and getting large and in charge and in your face with the biggest show this side of TO. Why? Because I said so. Because we got a special guest coming to you, large and in charge from Toronto, that's going to help set this place on the map. We're going to bring a Torontonian to Windsor, and he's going to do some acts. We're going to have the writer. Yeah, Leo, the writer. We're gonna make some stuff up, some comedy, probably make a 5-minute series inside a series. So if we have series, we're part of the script inside this place. That has many floors. We're gonna have green screens, music, and acts and plays. So we're gonna put Windsor on the map for WIF and all these other contests that they're gonna know me through you, all you guys. So TV1, Fibe, large and in charge, in your face. We got the biggest show this side of TO. Why? Because I said so. Thanks for having me. Please subscribe to my channel, and I hope I pass this edition. Number 9. So, thanks for having me, and we got another 2.5 minutes to do this. So I climbed stairs, I'm on my knees, my back's killing me, and I got these guests that are gonna be on board to put this on the map. So we're gonna do this step by step. So stay tuned, stay focused, be back, bewildered, and we'll be there for you. New documentary coming from Plug and Play Productions, yes. Thanks for having me. So it's about independent music, original music in Windsor, because Windsor has a very big, large community of musicians, very popular, you know? And I did a lot of podcasts of the local musicians that have their own original music, like, Elad from Elad Army, from Dale Demore. He's from the 70s and 80s, a punk band that was big in Australia. And I never heard of him until I met Dale. And there's other local artists like that I did, like Rick Lamonte. And he's been all over with his music. He's from Windsor. So those guys are going to be in the script too.
What's the script? Where's the script? Who has the script? Have you written it?
We're making it as we go.
We haven't really started yet. Just kind of recruited yesterday, pretty much. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, look, what we need is an actual, we need to know what the format of the show is. What is the story like?
The story.
Independent music is good, but it's like there's so many places to go with it. It's such a broad.
We're talking Windsor only.
I know, but hold on.
It's about Windsor, you said.
Yes, but what I'm saying is like you've not told me a specific, like what's the pitch, what's the actual angle on independent music in Windsor? How are you gonna tell this story? Like, what's the format of the show? You know what I mean? Like, it's a very broad subject to just say, I'm going to do independent.
It's a series inside of a series, so somebody's like, if they're gonna have a music video, I'm a part of that series with some of the characters in that series that we post in the series. Whether it's be 5 or 10 minutes or 2 minutes or 3 minutes in that series of music. See where I'm going with that?
No, I think I gotta see a format. I think what I need is like, what we need to see is like a scripted sort of treatment of what a series looks like, because it's a very broad subject. How do you take independent music and go, I'm gonna do that in a series in 6-10 minutes?
Like refined, yeah.
Refined, like, because it's a very broad idea. What because we've already been pitched 3 independent music shows tonight. So what I'm saying,
a series inside that series of another series.
no, but what I'm saying is it's not a series within a series. It's like they just have there's a clear vision for what that series is. It's like this band is doing this. It's at this point it sounds like such a broad subject. It could be 100 different type of shows. What we need is a honed in vision that's like very specific to this is the style of the show. This is how the show is going to look. Here's the tone. Here's a minute by minute breakdown of what a typical episode would look like. If it's 10 minutes, we want to understand why it's 10 minutes, right? Like, is there music for 3 minutes of that? Is there an interview at the beginning? How long is that interview?
So you want everything on paper?
We want to, yes. Basically, what we want is to see on paper the vision for the show. Without that, it's just an idea that's like, it's not formed yet. What we need to see is a pretty tight 1 episode example, and then sort of a short, here's what the other episodes can be like. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of, we walk in going, that's the format. We know in this show we're getting X amount of songs. There's going to be an interview every show. You know, there's going to be 1 break where they do it from a bar and they talk to some local. Like, it's just, as whatever it is, we just need to make sure that it's not going to be just formatted in a way that it's like, well, there's another show exactly like it. So
no, my show's apart from another show.
No, but that's what we need to know is what makes that. Because you can tell me that, we got to see the proof.
You got to have proofs in the pudding. You have to have on paper,
We gotta
and
have
you got to back it up with an actor,
Yeah.
cameraman, and all that.
We
too.
always
I
say,
understand
show
that.
me, don't tell me. Right?
Show me the money.
For what it's worth, he's done a lot of interviews with people. They're very on the fly, whether they're street artists or octogenarians who have a history with their saxophone, or what's that cigar box? He made a cigar box into a guitar. I mean, that was a fascinating story with Riptide Roy.
These other local artists. It's just like,
it's
Windsor
these
bound.
characters. He's
This
got
is
great
all
network.
Windsor. The key ingredient Windsor, synonymous to this place. And this is, we're going to film it all here in the parking lot, downtown Windsor, all around the corner. We're going to bring Tony Napo as part of it in the acts of some of these scripts that we're going to write.
To be honest,
it doesn't have to do with music.
You'd be better if you had a single location, like Between Two Ferns.
Yeah.
If he did something like that, because I mean, not saying that that's the pinnacle of production value or whatever, but that's essentially what he'd be better at. He's a character himself, and the people that he interviews have interesting stories.
I'm going to get some good ideas from Ian Smith as well.
Okay.
He's going to shoot me my way, and then he's going to try and help me. So,
I think John also
my
has
crazy
to work on his
idea.
own skills too.
I'm quite a bulldozer. I like just to get it done. You know?
I can see that.
Is that good or not?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, that's character, isn't it?
You're a
Everybody
big
has their
personality.
It's character.
But,
Thank you for your time.
No problem. But what I say is, what we got to really do is hone in on a very specific what that idea is on paper as much as possible.
Tangible.
Okay, that's
For what it's worth, we
doable.
started his wiki page yesterday, so he can work out all those ideas.
I'm on every platform, plug and play, everything, on Facebook and SoundCloud and Instagram. And what I do is I do local artists around town, and I do videos. Actually, I posted it on Windsor Film, a lot of them on this site from this place. So now I want to make a documentary.
Okay.
So basically, we're in here, we're filming a movie, and 2 cameras on, and it's me on those cameras doing a movie, doing a podcast. Capiche? You know, we're walking in here.
Let's see. I'm a little confused, but yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's a big, ambitious idea. I think on paper, it'll be better to see.
Well, yeah, that's what I need. I need a helper, and we'll have it on paper and ideas and angles and everything else.
Okay, sounds
I
great.
appreciate
Thank you.
your time.
Good meeting you.
And,
Good meeting
I
you.
hope I pass the audition.
Cheers.
Number 9. Number 9.
This one got printed by accident. It's actually the studio in the second building.
Oh, sorry.
Doing us on the slide.
On the fly. We're part of my movie. Yeah, we're gonna do.
This is candid camera.
I'm gonna have you over, both you guys over, and then we're gonna do a green screen. I'm working on that. All right.
I actually
Yeah.
have a green screen.
Oh, we're gonna do it at your house.
Yeah, my attic.
Well, mine's already set up.
Oh, so's mine. It's there all the time.
The attic. That sounds like the start of a horror movie.
Right?
We got to
Porn.
go to.
We're doing
that's how Heidi
porn
gets-
with puppets
that-
now.
That's how Heidi gets you. 'Cause she
Oh
goes.
my
She
God.
goes. We got to go to the attic for the green screen, and
Yes.
then that's when the stuff happens.
That's where everything happens.